Go ahead. It ain't me. It ain't me. My God, is anybody there? Said there's a few of y'all. Wow. Hey, thank you for stopping by, guys. Uh, I'm here trying to promote my channel. It's the first time. I do basic music videos and tutorials. Uh, here's an example. A Prince song called Purple Rain. You can play that with just basic open chords. G, E minor, C, like that. Never meant to cause you sorrow. Never meant to cause you pain. I see you standing away, away. Stuff like that. Music. Good morning to you. Thank you for stopping by. Or good evening. Guys, where I'm at in the Philippines, it's 1 in the afternoon. And I'm not sure where you guys are coming in from, but I want to thank you for being here. It's your first time. I hope that you'll consider checking out my channel. Basic music videos and tutorials. Basic music theory. Something like that. Howdy. Simple stuff, guys. That, you know, not anything earth shattering. Simple stuff. Gets you moving on the guitar if you're interested in playing. And I'm particularly uh, concentrating on older guys and young beginners. Hello, Maryland. Wow. Maryland's a beautiful place. Mike, thank you for, is that Mike? It looks like Mike. Yeah, thank you for stopping in from Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland. Now, I understand it's a beautiful place. Uh, I've heard it's expensive. I don't know. Baltimore is a beautiful place up there. Well, thank you for stopping by. Uh, Bobby Bear did a song about Baltimore. I don't know if you know who Bobby Bear is, but it was one of his most popular songs back in the day. And it brought him a lot of beans and business with that song. It was called My Baby Walks the Streets of Baltimore, I think it is. If you never heard it, kind of goes like this. So on to take my woman where she longs to be. Say goodbye to all my friends back in Tennessee. A beautiful song. In fact, it's on my channel, broke down. Uh, Germany. Wow. Hello, Germany. Thank you guys for being here. Guys, what my channel is about, if you're a first timer, is learning basic chords, very basic music theory, enough to get you moving around on the fretboard. I take songs and I try to make them simple. I'll give you an example of a song that a couple different ways to play it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Tracy Lawrence. He's a country singer in the States. He did this song called Paint Me a Birmingham. Now, you can play that a couple different ways. You can do a minor and a D minor. Or you can put a capo on up here and you can play with your B minor, C sharp minor, F sharp minor, different versions of that song how to play it. So I try to do both of those in my channel to help you guys. Mary Jane in the buggy. Miss Mary Jane. Now, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it ought to be a hoot. Riding in the buggy. Miss Mary Jane. Uh, Here's an example of that song I was talking about by Tracy Lawrence. This is for simple chords, guys. Baltimore. Wow, that's cool. See, I learned something today. I may have to check that out. The Bobby Bear song was a big country hit for him, and it is on my channel. I did break it down because I wanted to play that song. I cover old country, uh, all the way up to rock and roll stuff, guys, because it really don't matter to me what it is. If it's got chords and I understand the chord progression, I can play it. And that's what, yeah, California Dreaming. All the leaves are brown, leaves are brown. I'm going to have to learn California Dreaming. Let me see. Let me get back to Tracy Lawrence. That's where I was going for. I got twisted around here. The Mamas and the Papas did All the Leaves Are Brown, I think, and I'm going to have to learn that. And since you requested it, I'm going to make that my business tour. I don't know the chord progression for it. California Dreaming. Isn't that the one about all the leaves are brown and the skies are gray? Anyway, Tracy Lawrence. He was sitting there, brushing hair, painting waves as it danced across the sand. And I asked him if he only painted ocean sand. And he said for $20 I'll paint you anything, can you paint me a Birmingham? Little house on the edge of town, front porch going all around. Could you paint me a Birmingham? That is a beautiful song, and that is a simple version of it. If you check out my videos, you'll find out about fourth one down is that particular song in both the advanced version and the beginner version, or a simpler version. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it the beginner. But anyway, that's one. Okay, Texas, Hill Country. You sound like home. Aha. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm in Alabama. And I like country music. I love all the Tracy Lawrence. I was just watching who did Mark Chestnut. I love Mark Chestnut. I just don't know all the songs. What was it? Too hot to fish, too cold for golf. Too hot for golf and too cold for golf. That's one of the big ones he did. But Mark Chestnut is still, I think he's still working. Bessemer, Alabama. Well, here we go. Let's do one for you, Dad, Sweet Home Alabama. Bessemer, Alabama. Lord, I'm coming on to you now. I'm making words up to it, but it's a basic chord progression, guys. G, C, and D. Or C add 9. If you'd rather do a C add 9 than a full C. But anyhow, I appreciate you guys being here, and I thank you. I'm gonna try to do one from since you guys are from Texas, some of y'all. Here's one. Amarillo that morning, my wasteland time. Only thing I got, just what I got on. Ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, Lord, I'm for real. Amarillo that morning, Amarillo, that's where I'll be. Down, 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 down. You gotta have that fiddle. Down, 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 down. We got a little Texas two-step on the sawdust floor. Yeah, guys, I come from those kind of places. We got them in Alabama too. Texas don't have a monopoly on that. Anyhow, that's and here's another one George Strait did. These are all simple chord progressions, guys. G, A minor, D, and D7, maybe. Well, it's Tuesday, but I think got my shade. No, I don't mind. I won't if you sit there. Well, it's useless crowded here on Friday night. Do you think that I could ask you for a life? And it goes on. I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. Honey, would you like to dance? I like that song too. It reminds me of you, baby. take a change. What? Later on, I could drive you home. I don't mind at all. That kind of stuff. Uh, Basic chords, guys. That's what I try to emphasize. Uh, any song, it really doesn't matter what it is. You learn you 3 or 4 chords, guys, and you just about play any song you want. Now you learn 24, 25 chords. I guarantee you, ain't too many songs you can't play. Those 25 chords don't necessarily include diminished. Now those are important chords just for most of us, you know, country players. We don't ever fool with them. Diminished, man. He went there like Queen. Be like Chet Atkins then. Well, try to be like Chet Atkins. Anyhow, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I am trying to encourage you guys to consider checking out my channel. Now, the noise you hear in the background is a church going on. I'm in the Philippines, fellas, and they're having Bible school for the kids. It's something they do all day. So, and we live right next door to the church, so that's what you hear. If you hear music in the background, it's the kids singing. Anyhow, thank you for being here. If you have any questions or requests, put them down there and I'll try to do them for you. Hi, Lee. Thank you for being here. Sun goes down on my side of town. Lonesome feeling comes around. I get at my door. Oh, run down bar by the railroad track. Table two, way in the back. My poor heart says some things to lose. What? I'll be alright, long as there's light from the neon moon. That also, guys, is a 3 chord song. G, C, and D. Probably put another chord in there. You can play with that 3 chords. And here's another Alabama song with 3 chords. It's the first one that Brooks and Dunn had as a #1 hit when they first formed their duo. It uses the C at 9. Like that. C at 9, and your finger right there. I saw the light, I baptized by the flame of your touch and the fire of your eyes. Born to love again, and I'm gonna pray you back. You go back to that C at 9. And that's the whole song, those 3 chords. So you learn that, you can play the song. Anyhow, y'all have any questions or comments or requests, put them down there while you're here and I'll try to play it. I don't know what the kids are singing now. This is not going to be your typical. You won't see this on a lot of other sounds. I'm going to show you the church right next door here. This is the Philippines guy. Okay, I know y'all can hear him now. I'm going to shut this door, maybe that'll knock some of it. Uh, anyway, guys, thank you for being here. Mr. Lampley, don't know if you can see the URL, but take a look at this video later. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. And the URL, Brian Lynch. Listen, bud, I ain't never been called Mr. Lampley. That sounds like unless I was going to court or something. But anyway, thank you, brother. If you would do me a favor, I would appreciate this. I don't know what you know about these lives, but it takes a while to upload and process. So if you wouldn't mind, if you just go to my last video and put that link, I'd be sure to get it because I really want to see it. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate your time for doing that. Music from the fretboard to the guitar back to the piano. That is so cool. Yeah, try this trick. If you flip the paper on the videos, it switches from major to minor. That's cool, guys, and that's very cool. I will watch it if you'll do me a favor. Like I said, put that link on my last video, so I'll know that I can get to it. Because I don't know when this thing's up. I don't even know how long I'm gonna be able to stay on the internet, guys. I'm in the Philippines, and the internet's very iffy down there. But music theory, can't. Thank you. Thank you. Music theory is very important, guys. It's not necessary, but it's very important. I took about a year's worth of piano lessons myself when I was a young fella, and I quit because of football. You know, I gave in to peer pressure. Back in my days, boys that play football, we just didn't play piano, and the schedule started conflicting, so I flunked out of my year assignment. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Burning love. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate that. Music theory can help us, guys. It's like a road map. You know where to go. You got to know where your notes are on your guitar. How you gonna navigate your fretboard without knowing that? And if you know your C major scale, which is the basic, what do they call it, the diatonic scale. Um, you know your C major scale, and you learn it on the guitar. You really ain't got to learn it all at one time, but you can learn it. It's right here. That's the C note, guys. Was a D, and with my G, that's my octave C right there. Just learn it, and you can do a couple different things. That's also a C there. You learn that kind of stuff, and it helps you navigate the fretboard. Uh, and that is what I have on my channel. Basic music theory, guys. Nothing super advanced. I don't know all the modes. I'm learning them myself. I understand what the mode theory is, but I don't know all the modes. If somebody asked me to play a mode, a Phrygian mode, I wouldn't be able to do it because to me, all I understand about Ionian, what is it, Phrygian, and all this other stuff, they're just numbers for the chord, you know, and they certainly they add a different color to the tonality of your playing. But that's the more advanced stuff. And I mean, if you want to get there, that's great. I'm personally making it my journey, my personal goal to do that. Not that I have to play it, you know, I don't have to know that to play any kind of music, but for my own edification. And so the more you learn, guys, the more you can learn how to navigate. That's like getting out in the woods. You know, you learn a few tricks about how to find where north is and all that stuff. And then you learn how to look and see, well, moss is on this side of the tree. So what does that mean? Sun ain't shining on it. What sun rises what? East or sets in the west? Well, if I can get it just helps you with more direction. Anyway, I'm not trying to sell music theory. I personally have basic theory on my channel, and I encourage you to look at it and maybe consider learning. But don't get scared off by theory. It's not necessary to play basic chords and stuff. Bingo. That bingo, yeah, I just now saw you. How you been? You got to get a new phone. Of course I remember you. Yeah, you're unforgettable, young lady. Guys, y'all say hello to Bingo here. Bingo is one of my faithful followers, and Bingo's also 12 years old. She's also a girl, and she's also especially talented. Uh, so, anyhow, she knows a lot of facts. She knows things that we don't know. I'll put it that way. Very, very bright young lady. Anyway, uh, thank you, Bingo. Yeah, I haven't seen you around. I just figured maybe you had found your boyfriend and y'all got busy or something, you know. I mean, yeah. But I'm glad you're back and I'm glad you got your account straightened out. But fellas, basic music theory will help you navigate. Yeah, Bingo does giggle. So thank you again for posting that on my page there about the music theory video. I definitely will watch it because I'm interested. If you guys have any questions or comments about anything to do with music, this would be a good place to ask while we got some people here to know a little bit about it. And I got a feeling we do. So I want to make this about learning if I can. I don't really all want to sit here and play for y'all because you can scroll a lot of other videos and see that. And, well, but while you're here, I hope to make it about learning. That's what my channel is about. Focusing on learning basic stuff. Anyhow, this is a song called Lola. Some of the viewers asked me to check it out. I don't remember who done it, but I bet you Bingo will. Something like her name. Lola, 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 like a Coca-Cola. Oh, cherry cola, I don't know. Da, 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 and it uses basically A, D, and E. And if you get up here high enough on your guitar, you can play the E minor pentatonic around that, and it sounds cool. I will really check it out because I do enjoy music theory. Don't talk about Lola in front of Bingo, huh? She'll tell you. She'll tell you in a minute who wrote it. There we go. She's already done it. The Kinks. Now, guys, Bingo's 12 years old. Okay, and she's just amazing about pulling up facts about music. It's just a gift she has. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all participating here in the chat. And I appreciate if you like the video. Maybe consider subscribing if you haven't. And if you want to learn a song, maybe there's one on my channel that you can learn. It's pretty easy. Read the lyrics. I haven't read the whole lyrics myself. Uh, all I got is the chord structure out of it. And that's like with a lot of songs, guys. And thanks for bringing that up, Ryan, because here's a song I don't know if you guys have ever heard. Uh, I'm going to play a lick of it, and then y'all, I really can't play through the whole song because it wigged me out. I knew a girl in the town we all know what. Every Sunday evening on the porch at the wheel. I'm gonna stop right there. Do y'all know what that song's about? This dude takes his girlfriend out on a walk and he beats her to death with a stick because he's heard she's been having long eyes for other guys. And she's begging him not to kill her, but this song was a big smash hit back in what, the late 50s, 60s? Yeah, and I never even considered the lyrics of that song. I mean, I never considered the lyrics, what it meant, the story. It's a good idea to read some of them lyrics. Now, while we're on the subject of, I want to show y'all a super simple way. Anybody that plays the guitar probably already knows this. It's the G, E minor, C, and the D. Now, if you want to put your capo up here somewhere, and I don't know, let's try it with capo. I ain't never tried it. I'll stick it up here just a random place to see. That's on the third fret. And that's basically the song. Never cause any sorrow, never meant to cause you. I want to see you laughing one more time. I don't even know the words. Purple rain, 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 purple rain, purple rain. Okay, and that's three chords, guys. Take them same three chords and you play just about any song you want. Just about any song. Country Road, same chords. All folks here on West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Those are exact same chords I just used for Purple Rain. Same chords for Ed Sheeran's Perfect. I don't know the words to it either. Who kissed when they unknown was it? I'll make it up. I found love, a perfect love. Don't wanna give you up. Oh no. Bam, 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 bam. The same chords. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Yeah, I'm playing this one because it's easy to get my arm around, and I'm up sitting close so I can read this thing. Yeah, and that's why you hear. I was still in tune. Yeah, it's a classic. I use this to play some songs like I'm trying to learn Law by Jerry Reed. And so I'm using this to try to learn it. And yes, nylon string. I've actually got a couple of other guitars. I've got a Yamaha and a Taylor in the other room, and I don't know if it's the Birch or what it is. I've got 3 other guitars in there. Those are all steel strings, acoustic. I just grabbed this one because it's close and I can hold it pretty easy. But yeah, it's nylon. Now the problem with these guys, ain't no fret markers on it. So you have to remember. Now there's a little bitty dot here. I don't know if y'all can see it. That's up there on the 5th fret. That's hard for me to see. And if you look up here real close, you'll see on the 12th fret. And again, that's hard for you guys to see. Y'all see them 2 little dots. That's how I know where the 5th and the 12th fret is. Anything in between, I just have to memorize it. Yeah. Nylon strings are okay, guys, because here's what. El Paso, about Mars to it. Yeah, here we go. Well, let's see. Let's see if it sounds good. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I feel with a Mexican girl. Nighttime will find me in Constantine. Angelina would want. And those are the chords for that. And you can play that whole progression for the whole song. I don't remember all the words, it's a long song. But the chords, guys, for that, if you want to play it, D minor, 8/7. All right. Anyway, fellas, if you have any questions or comments or about, all right, Joe, be careful. Shut the door back if you don't mind, so the noise won't come in so loud. I'm trying to think of another song. Burning Love. Somebody mentioned Burning Love because I did that one recently. You got to get in the key though. Ooh, I feel my tears. Well, I got to find it. Ooh, I just did a video on this 3 days ago. Let me just start with the chorus. Jesus is a fire with sweet songs and burning love. Just burning love. Like that. Easy, guy. Anyway, fellas, if you have any requests or questions or comments, please put them down here. I need you to do that. That will help the algorithm hopefully push me out there a little more the more you guys interact. Or at least it counts. I don't know what that means. I know it does. So if you have any questions or comments, y'all please ask. Now this is an old country song here. Don't you think you should have called? Before calling. Don't you think you should have called? You look so out of place. It's a place where losers go when there's nothing left. Lost a little live ever since the day you believe in that. Through time and time again, my heart and soul. You believe it's a place where losers go. Anyway, fellas, I don't know what to do here. If you got any requests or comments, y'all put them down there, and I'll try to play it, or if I can, I'll try to play it. Any questions about music? Any questions about basic music theory? How to find your notes? Anything like that, guys? How to make a chord? I don't know a bazillion chords, but I know a few. So if you're having trouble with a chord, put it down there and I'll show you how I make it, if I can make it. All right, fellas, I don't know if you guys are still there or if I've lost my connection. I need y'all to comment down there or something so that I can. Willie Nelson. Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can do Willie Nelson. Here we go. Here's one. Here's one by Willie Nelson. Thank you guys. Called "Crazy." Wow, he played for 20 years. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm honored you here. So, guys, we got somebody that played for a long time. If y'all have any questions about music, please ask while we got guitarists here. Because if I can't answer it, I guarantee somebody else can. And that's what I want this channel to be about. Not about me playing for you. I want it to be, hopefully, these lives and my live streams will be about education, this music education specifically. If you're into that, here we go. Crazy, crazy, lonely, and I'm crazy, crazy for feeling. Well, I know you've been with me for as long as you've been. And someday find some Wondering what the world did I do? Well, I'm crazy, crying, crazy, crying, and I'm crazy for me. Okay, that's Willie Nelson's song. Somebody asked for Willie Nelson, so I want to at least do that one for you. There were 7 Spanish angels, the altar of the throne, and another Spanish angel come to take the throne. I forgot the words to it, but I did 7 Spanish angels on my channel. And this one, I don't know if I put it up there or not, but I probably put it on something happy with it. What? Maybe I didn't know. Maybe I didn't know. Y'all give me a minute to find the key. Maybe. I might have to start somewhere else. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you quite as long as I should. You're always on my mind. You were always on my mind. I want to get on the road again. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Ah, that's it. I done it, Des. Of course you did. Yeah, I think. I think. I think that song. I think it was meant for Patsy Cline to sing. And Willie Nelson actually recorded that in 1961, a year after Patsy recorded it. Now I don't know how he did with it, but it's an awesome song. And you can play it a couple different ways. There's more than one way to play a song. Now the way I showed you guys that I played it would probably be an intermediate version, but there are more advanced versions of that song, and you can dress it up, you know, just as fit as you want to. But if you can't, you know, you can play a song without having to do all those contorted chords that your fingers just are not trained to do. It takes me probably a couple of months to sit down and study an advanced version of this song and learn those chord progressions and learn to play. But that's just a part of it, guys. Songs you can play in different keys, and you can make it simple or you can make it hard. Now, Dottie West is cool. Now, I normally don't try to do uh, sing like a gal because you know I can't. But a lot of them gal singers like what was that couple she did? It seems soft and warm and I was kind. There he sings. What? Other guys go. Heart still when I'm strong. If there's a guitarist in there, y'all tell me the chords for that. Or another. In my coat, many colors that my mama made. Well, I wore it so proudly. I think that's it. We had love. Well, that may be in the car. That's the one thing Daddy made you proud to be. Miner's dog. I don't know. Anyway, fellas, my point is, you learn you a few chords and you can slaughter songs just like I just did. That's what this is about, guys. And you guys that are musicians, I thank you for being here and for taking the time. There really ain't nothing I can show y'all. In fact, y'all can teach me. But I hope maybe you'll consider chiming in time to time and coming in. We have the time and pass on some of the knowledge that you have, guys. That's what this is about. Uh, that's my goal with the channel, to pass on learning and to promote music and music theory uh, for basic music enjoyment. I think that's what my bio says up there. So, anyhow, if y'all have a request, y'all put them down there and I'll try to play them for you if I can. Here's one by Joe Digby called Ships. I could tell he had a hard life by the way he sat and stared. Yeah, I come to push. I pulled up the chair, talked to the roads we traveled, and we talked to love untrue. Threads come unraveled, hinder kings and fools. That was a beautiful song that was written performed by Joe Dick. Let Me Love You by Annie Williams. I don't know that one. I'll have to learn it. I try to watch every time. Harley, I appreciate it, brother. I sure do. And I thank you so much for being here because guys like you support my channel make me feel like at least something. I'm doing something halfway right. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Now, if you guys have any old song you want to hear, I try to play it. Uh, that one you were asking for, bingo, I'll have to learn it. I don't know that I know that one. I think I've heard it or heard of it, but I don't know it. I'll have to learn it. But if you have any song that you want to hear, guys, I'll try to play it if I can. And that again, that's what my channel's about. I'm trying to promote music, trying to promote learning, and again, I want to thank all you guitarists that are here. Guys, I follow y'all's channel. Those of you that have a channel and you subscribe to me, now I've got about 3,000 followers or whatever. I try to go through it. If I say anything about guitar, I try to. And there's some good guitarists that working guitarists that follow me. And like Harley here, he said he's played for 20 years, retired, I reckon, done forgot more than I know. And I want to take that kind of environment and pass it on to somebody, anybody. It's like that old song by George Jones, who's gonna fill their shoes. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know all the words for that. I'm fixing to make it up though. Who's gonna fill this shoe? Who's gonna stand there tall? Who's gonna sing the offering of the Wabash can fall? Who's gonna give it heart and soul? It's me and you. Oh, I wonder who's gonna fill the shoe? Now that's just three chords, guys, and I'm sure there's probably more than you could put in it. But three chords, that's really what you need. Find your key, learn the chords in that key, and you can play most of the songs you want to. Yeah, Harley, I'd love to do that, but what I understand about going live when I looked at this is that I have to coordinate that with the person that I go live with, like you. If you've ever considered going live with me, what I got to do is we got to coordinate it. I've got to send you a link. It ain't just a matter of hitting a button here. I've got to actually send you a link uh, to do that, as near as I can understand. So I would love to do that, though, guys, because that would definitely help me. Because there's so many of you guys that are much better players than I am, and to have y'all on my channel would be an honor. Yeah, yeah, I love to play, guys. I love that. I mean, I'm so flattered you guys would even consider that. I just know that there is a little more to it than me just hitting your name and saying join me live. I've got to send you a link, and I've got to do some other stuff. We have to coordinate. And my time zone, I'm in the Philippines, fellas. Uh, and it depends on where you're at in the world. Now, I'm from Alabama, so the only real time zone I'm used to other than over here now is there in Alabama. I know West Coast is, what, 3 or 4 hours earlier than what we are in Alabama. What, the East Coast is maybe an hour or two behind or ahead. Just hard to keep up with. Oh, wow. Harley, I hate to hear that, bud. Man, I hate to hear that. Well, look at here, Harley. I don't want to get you business here because you ever consider starting a channel? Ain't nothing to it. All you gotta do is go down there and hit that button on YouTube and start a channel. Yeah, and the only other caveat about doing a live, guys, is before your first time going live, you have to go down there in your settings and notify YouTube you want to go live. It ain't like TikTok or Facebook where you can just go in there and go live. It takes 24 hours for the algorithm to process your information or whatever. Now, why, I don't know. But 24 hours ahead of you. Where are you at, Harley? No, you don't, uh, Harley. I mean, I got a feeling you probably, closer to my age or right around there somewhere, you know. So I'm not trying to, swear no stake here, but you can do it, brother. And you'd be surprised how many folks would love to follow and learn from you. And somebody like you with 20 years experience, that is uh that is amazing, guys. And that would help us. Tennessee. All right, well that's not 24 hours, Harley. Let me help you out with that. I'm from Alabama, right down there below y'all. I've been to Tennessee once. 16th Avenue went through there at midnight. Don't let me get to digressing. The time zone in Tennessee Ain't that much ahead of what we are in Alabama. We're actually 12 hours to 14 hours, depending on what is daylight savings time. Uh, but you could start your channel, brother. It would be beneficial to a lot of folks if you could. I am in the Philippines, but we're only a half of. It's not 24 hours. It's, it's 12 hours for the most part, and then when the time, when we do the daylight savings thing or whatever, then it can be 12 to 14 hours. Depending on whether you're on the West Coast, whether you're in, like me, in the central, southeastern Alabama. That's where I'm from. And you, in this case, are right above me, so you would be in that time zone too, I think. Yeah, 13 now. All right. Yeah, yeah. That's all right. Harley, the main thing is you got some folks here that are trying to encourage you to do this. And man, I'd be so tickled. Look, Harley, I'd be glad to help you out. My name's Clyde Lampley. I mean, that's what it says on my channel down there. If you have Facebook, just send me an ad. I use Messenger there to communicate because American phones don't work over here after 6 months. Uh, you can forget that. And VoIPs and all that stuff are problematic. So basically, I just use Messenger to talk to my family and communicate. And I'd love to be able to do anything I could to help you with this. I would just be totally honored if you would do that. Yeah. Look at here, Harley. You already got fans. My God, buddy. The instructions, owner, open YouTube or go live. Way to do it. Way to do it. Whoever did that. Okay, they're taking away all your reasons not to, Harley. Look at there. Turn on, go live together. Invite. Yeah. Send you the link. There you go. Now, I don't know I can do that while I'm on live right now, but if I were to get off here and start it up again, maybe we could. But that would require some coordinate, and I'd love to do that. I'd really love Mr. Harley if you consider making you a channel. I think you got some folks that follow you already. I would. I sure would. Being from Tennessee, sweet Jesus, man, that is close to God's country. Anyhow, I appreciate that, and thank you so much. Even talking about that's great. That's great. Okay, guys, y'all remember this now. Harley said he gonna look into tomorrow. Yeah, look at there. You already got some supporters that would follow you. Harley, just what's that old commercial? I remember seeing it on TV back in the days. What is it? Just do it. Nike thing or whatever it was. Just do it. It really ain't that hard because I'm 70 years old, and if I can figure out how to open up a channel. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. My kids opened my channel up for me back in America in 2019. I didn't even use it till I came over here to the Philippines, and you can see on my videos down there. The first one I ever did was about 7 months ago now, 6 or 7 months ago. So all that time I had the channel and never used it. But you can open up your channel, and the only caveat that I've seen that I had to go through once I wanted to go live, I had to go in there and tell YouTube I wanted to go live. Then it required 24 hours to process in the algorithm before I could. Now, as far as followers and all that stuff, I don't know anything about how many you got to have. I don't forgot it. But it is something that would be cool if you do that. said, well, I got one going. I'll be back in here and I'll let you know. Thank you so much, bud. I'm tickled about that, Harley. You thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really appreciate you do that. And I'm sure you got some fellows here, fans that would too. I don't know if you ain't got 50 subscribers, you open that channel up and we'll get you 50. If that's what it takes. I we can get 50 off of here, I reckon. It took me, seemed like a while to get any. I mean, for about 2 months, all I had was about 20. And I stopped asking my family to follow me because they don't watch me no now. My youngers don't care about country music. uh, but we'll get you 50 subscribers. A first time viewer, huh? All right. Well, I don't really know what to do. What do you want to hear? There. I can do anything you guys want to do, basically. Other other than jazz, I don't play jazz because I'm not talented enough. I don't know all the diminished chords and ninths and thirteenths and all that stuff. I can play just about anything. If it's got the chords, I can play it most likely. But anyhow, uh, do you have a piano? No, I don't. Not anymore. I took piano when I was young, and then about 12, 14 years old. Like I said, I played football. They from Alabama guys back when I was growing up. Football players just didn't take piano. I don't know why they had a thing about that, but I got real hard about it. I fought with it for about a year, and then I gave up, and I went on to play football. Okay. Margaritaville. Let's see. Now I played today. I stepped on top, blew out my flip flop, cut my heel and the cruise on back home. It moves in a blender, and soon ever ender. That frozen concoction helps me hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville. There you go, Margaritaville. Part of it anyhow. You're welcome. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. Yeah, yeah, you sure can. I just got to figure out again, uh, Mr. Harley. I got to figure out how to catch you. And we made these one of these younger fellows here know what they doing to help us out. Guys, I honestly didn't know. I mean, I don't fool with TikTok because I don't know how to use it. My girlfriend set me an account up. Mostly youngins follow me over there, and I just decided to commit all my time to YouTube to get my hours up because I want some more guitars. I love guitars, and that's what this is about. Guitars. That would be great. That would be great. Now, again, my name is Clyde Lampley, sir, and I appreciate you taking the time to do that. I'd be very honored to do what is it, a live with you. I got a feeling I learn a lot quick. Have to learn quick. But yeah. Anyway, my name's Clyde Lampley on Facebook. If you can send me an ad, if you'll just text me here in one of my the last post I put up on my channel. At least I can see that and I can respond to you there if you don't do Facebook. Uh, so that we can coordinate this. I'd love to do it. You're young, huh? Wow. Okay, well, 20 years, you must have started way on early. And, wow, that's all right, Harlan. Now, at least that means you got hair. You're 31. Oh my God, wow, that is cool. That's cool. Uh, that's great, Harley. Uh, get some folks and you do what I asked you to do about sending me put some on Facebook or here on YouTube, so I know how to, when you're available, and we'll have to coordinate the time. Because I have to think about that. Like if I want to call the states, like a bank, back when my phone was working, I have to be up at midnight, guys. What is it? Guys, I'm sorry about my connection here. It cut out. So you don't need a computer to do YouTube. By the way, and what I'm doing here is definitely just on a phone. And yeah, I don't have. You say I don't have no microphones. All I got is my toothless big mouth. That's it. And I got dogs and chickens and roosters and everything else around me. That's probably different because you're probably more professional than that. Don't let that stop. I just encourage you not to let it stop. Uh, that stuff don't really matter, you know. It really don't, and it might diminish the quality, but and you ain't cutting a record deal there. You're just doing YouTube, and you'd be surprised what people will look at. I mean, look, obviously, they pretty much look at anything. I had one viewer tell me, he said, "You are a perfect example that people will watch anything on YouTube." I don't know if that was good or bad, but it's truth. Uh, you know, don't worry about it. It's my point. Don't worry about it. Don't take it serious. Just set it up. Anyhow, fellas, I really don't know what. I'm back. I'm talking to you all while taking a bath. Bingo, you taking a bath? Be careful now. Don't drop your phone in the water. My Lord. No, I'm not on Instagram, guys. I'm on Facebook. That's the only other medium I'm on because of Messenger. And I am on TikTok, but I don't I don't even know if they use TikTok in America. I don't know. It's something they set up over here for me. But mainly Facebook because of the Messenger service. I don't know if you guys know this, but you cannot have Messenger without Facebook. Yeah. Oh, you keep that phone on the floor and don't you let it get wet. Drop in the tub there with you, bingo, or shower or whatever. Don't do that. Be careful. All right, I'm tired of. I didn't mean to doing no daddying, but you do need to be careful with electronics around water. Anyhow, any other questions, fellas? Please ask me. I appreciate y'all being here. This has been very productive for me. You found my Instagram? I got an Instagram. If I do, I don't know about it. I ain't been on it in umpteen years. Number 4. Don't shower in front of people. Yeah. Well, she ain't doing that. She's keeping that. She's keeping that one. She's keeping that one. But having a phone around the water ain't good, guys. It just ain't. Keep loving. Let me see here. Now, I say I play is why, yeah. I have equipment. I play through. Okay, I understand now. You got speakers and reverb, amps, and all that stuff. And mixing boards, probably. Wow, wow. Yeah. Well,